Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MasterMind SMP. Now, it's been a while since I have recorded an episode on this series. It's actually been a while since I've been on the server, actually. The only one who's on right now is Bazza. But I have some awesome ideas that we're going to be doing in this episode. But I figured I would explain to you guys what we're going to be doing from now on this series, as well as what we're going to build, because I have been letting the inspiration of this whole entire build kind of take over, and I've written down some ideas. So I plan on having this as if it's pyramid themed. I'd say more like Egyptian theme, I guess. Now in this episode, we're going to be doing some stuff in here, but I'm also going to be explaining like what kind of block palette we're going to be using. So obviously we're going to be using some sandstone and sand, which is awesome. Now also what we're going to be using, if we come down here, we're going to be using some dirt and gravel. I've been trying to get some of these built up. I've recently just been mining, so we'll go ahead and take care of these once I get there. I'm also thinking we're going to be using some spruce wood, which is great. And actually that's dark oak. Let's not put that there. And as far as it goes, I think that's all the blocks, especially the andesite. And yeah, there's another block in here too that we're going to try to use a little more often in this series. Yeah. Yep. We're going to try and use it. But guys, I have to promise you have to promise me you won't tell any of the other masterminds that we're going to be using diorite, okay? Because you know what they'll say.
Okay, why is that block there? Diorite has no place in this world. Get it out, come on.
I get a lot of flack for using too much stone brick. You're using diorite? Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?
Whoa, wait a minute. Did she just do what I think she did? Madam, did you? No.
And because of this, we need to keep it quiet. We don't want them to know that we're going to be using it, because it's our secret. But anyways, the other part that we're going to be doing is we're going to have some marketplaces. So I'm not sure where we'll have the marketplace. This is going to be the sacrifice temple. Now we'll kind of work on that in this episode, but I figured that we could use this desert, a little portion of that little desert there, and stretch it all the way over to here. And just use this whole entire area, as well as maybe the red sand mesa over there. But I'm not for sure, but I do know I want to use this area because of the fact it's got an ocean and it's a good way for ports. You know, back then they did a lot of trading with boats and stuff, so we're going to need some ports. That way they can deliver the goods, which I have yet to figure out what our main thing is going to be used, like what we're going to be selling. We'll have to figure that out a little bit. But let's go ahead, get into the sacrifice temple, and let's go ahead and start working on some of the stuff. Alright guys, I got some lovely stuff that we're going to be using in this area. So I marked out where the middle of the room is completely, and I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and get rid of some of this on the top, because if I look up some pictures of a sacrifice table in Egyptians, it's in an open area. Now this isn't an open area. I really don't plan on making this an open area. I want it to be still of a temple, but I figured it could be like right in the middle. I'm thinking like right around here, but with different blocks. So the only reason why I'm thinking this is most of the time they use the same colored, it looked like they used like a sandstone sort of stuff. But we're going to be using stone and all those other gray blocks because, well, when you think about it, when you got to wash off the blood, what's going to be easier, a sand composite or stone? I think stone's going to work a lot better. So let's go ahead and get some andesite as well as some stairs. We'll do a little bit of slabs as well. So let me go ahead and kind of dig this all around here. So we're going to do a little bit of cobblestone. I'm not sure about regular stone, because if you think about it, this has been used quite often. It's not going to be brand new. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do maybe like that. Yeah. Oh, actually, let's do this. Let's go right here, here, and here. Then we'll use the stairs right here. That way, it's easy. It's like the platform right here where they could sacrifice. All right. So then we can actually change these blocks up just a little bit. Well, let's do one of these, and let's do some andesite. Perfect. And pretty much the entrance is right here. So I feel it needs something. It needs something more. Let's go ahead and add some of these. Oop. Not there. Let's put it right here. There we go. Maybe. This is something we're gonna have to play with. Actually, let's go ahead and do something different here because I don't know if I like that. Let's put these here. Okay, and then we'll do that. So it kind of looks like a throne, but it's not. And then I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, let's put these here. Okay. And a few back here, and then let's go ahead and get some more stairs. And oh, I guess we had some in our inventory and I just forgot about them. Oops. Oh well. It's good to have more. So let's do that. Let's do that. Not that. I did not want to do that. And there we go. And then last but not least, let's go ahead and put this here. This way, whoever is doing the sacrifice, they can stand right here while the person is laying there. And yeah, I can go ahead and do that. That looks pretty decent. Actually, it looks pretty symmetrical too as well. I mean, not the same sort of type of blocks, but that's good. So then I was thinking, let's go ahead, use redstone as blood. Maybe I can find a texture pack that'll allow the blood to look more realistic. And we don't want to, oh, maybe, because then it looks like it was kind of running off. Ooh, I kind of like that. Sweet. I am liking this. Let's go ahead and put some more blood around here. Maybe one right there. We do want it to kind of be sort of almost everywhere. There we go. A little dark morbid in this episode. Just a little bit. So then all that we really completely need is the dagger or the sword itself. So I was thinking we're going to do a iron sword because, well, iron's cool. But I need to make a brand new... That's not how you make an anvil. Okay. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do that. I'm going to go over, and I'm just going to do the lazy way. There we go. Place that there. Then we're going to put this and go... Sacrifice table. Whoops. No! How do you spell sacrifice? Ah, there we go. Okay. Then the only other thing that we need is actually we need something to hold this because I don't want to use a chest. The chest is kind of eh. So I need some leather. Do I have any leather? I could have sworn I had some leather. Where did I see it? Right here. Oh, right there. No, right. No, right there. Okay. No, I don't want the chest again. Thank you. All right, one of these. Perfect. And let's go ahead and put it right here. Then we'll face it down. Great. Awesome. We got our sacrifice table completed. Now we need to just have some sacrifices now. Alright, so the only other thing that I actually forgot to add was some of these skeleton skulls. Now, I got these from temples like these. I actually visited another one. It was back about going that way. I can't remember how many blocks it was. But I found that maybe if we use these in the build, it would make it look a little more cooler. So maybe if we move some of these and just kind of add them just around the area. I don't want to put them everywhere, but just enough. So like so, and then maybe put one right there. That's kind of weird, but okay. But yeah, that kind of works. I actually like this. This is quite nice. So the only other thing is we need to take care of these torches. Yes, it is going to make it very dark, but we need to make them a little more cleaner, look a little nicer instead of just placed everywhere. We need to be a little more organized in this series. So yeah, that's pretty good right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. Actually I do want them on the wall. I just don't know on the floor. That's my only issue. So maybe we can put some on these. And then just put like a few on the ground. Because what's this level? Light level is 8. Now I can't remember what it is when they can start spawning. But we don't want any sort of mobbage to spawn in here at all. So something like that. Maybe straight in the middle. Okay. Then we'll put one right here. This way we can get rid of some of these. And I'm going to be doing more than just this, guys. I promise. So let's go and do that. Put some in here. So you don't get too dark. The ones on the walls, I'll kind of make them look a little nicer as well in the future. And we'll go ahead and continue it on there. And then put one here. Put one right there. Just put very few down. Okay, that should be plenty enough light. I guess we'll have to see if anything spawns or not. But this looks a lot nicer. I want to keep this dark, but it's going to change. So let's go ahead and climb up there if I can. And I will be fixing the outside of this temple as well. But I feel that will be like either off camera or during a different episode. So we're almost at the top. Thankfully we have some of these. And up, up, thank you. Now the only issue is, where's the middle? I'm gonna say that this might be the middle. I think. Ah, that was a block off. Right there. Alright, so here is the middle. So let me go ahead and dig. Just a little 3x3. We need to get rid of that. Alright. Dig out a little bit more. And we're going to have some sand falling, so that's going to be quite lovely. But thankfully, to some of those things I have down there, it's not going to do anything. Okay. Then I think I need to get one more. I think this side. Probably not, and I just probably went and screwed this all up. Okay, right there. Then we need to get rid of this because it's kind of floating. We don't need anything to float. And then just this little portion. Alright, I think we're even. I think we're good. I might be wrong without falling off the stinking thing. And I kind of like these natural portions of it. I might leave that. But let's go ahead and go back inside and see how that looks. And right there. Alright, oh, wait a minute. I think we're off. Looks like we are off by a few blocks here. Are we? I can't tell. It looks like 2. Okay, yes, we took off more than there. Okay. You know, instead of just going back up and doing that, I'm just going to build up and fix that real quick. Alright guys, that is all fixed up. And I'm actually starting to think that maybe we should take off those top portions. Ooh, as I've fallen. Takes a little bit of damage. That's alright though. I mean, I do like it. I actually like it, but I don't know if it's gonna fit. I say we take off some of those. That's what my brain's telling me, is that we need to take off some of those. So let me go up here. Let's go ahead and climb this temple. Alright, last finishing touch, and there we go. I cleaned off everything on top of here. Now maybe what I'll do is I'll just add some of these little portions right here, and like so. Alright, and then maybe add some of these little half slabs back in. So middle is right there, middle right there, there, and last but not least right here, and maybe we'll just go along if we have enough. Looks like we do. This way it looks slightly nicer and just not a complete flat top on there. And right there. maybe bring these up actually. That way don't look too dorky. And then I'm thinking we should add some lights on top of these ones at least. This way we can keep mobs from spawning up here and then falling onto the sacrifice table where they're waiting for us to kill them. Alright. Perfect. I think that's good. Let's get down here safely. That is one dark hole. There's a creeper in there. I'm not going in there. Not right now, at least. Maybe in a later episode, but not today. Not today. So let's go up here. Let's see how this looks. A lot better. Lot better. Besides this. You need to go, my friend. Thank you. Alright. That is our sacrifice table. Now on to the next project for today's episode. Alright, guys. So the one major thing that I'm going to be having in this whole entire build is we're going to have nothing but white horses. Yes, we will have elytras, but the horses are kind of like the theme of it also. I feel like the white horses would play a good role in all of this. So we're going to feed you, and then feed you, and then you make a baby. Yay! We have a baby horsey. He's so cute. Come on, little chicky. I have a wonderful idea. Oh yes, you may bring some friends as well. I only needed one of you, but I guess two of you can work. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, Spider made a comment in his episode a few episodes back how he is the ruler of this world and how he's going to try and take down me and my army. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is almost midnight. And we are going to make our first sacrifice. We're going to ask the gods to give us power to unite an army that will help us defeat Spider and rule this world. The sacrifice has been made. I have brought you all here, thankfully to the gods that they have told me who would be perfect allied forces to go against Spider Dragon. Charged Creeper with his army of normal creepers, the Husk, and the Strafe, who obviously thinks everything over there is interesting. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let us all join forces and take down this spider and his army. Let us begin.